Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to get the perfect shot for either a thumbnail or for a video that you would like to insert showing off your build. This game is really cool and there are a lot of awesome builds, but unfortunately most of the builds has the guy in the build floating around like this and taking the shot. Not that that's bad, but maybe you would like to get one with the guy out of the shot so that everyone can just see your build more clearly. Here are some ways to do that. The very first trick that I want to show you guys is to go to your settings, turn your HUD all the way down, apply. As you can see, the items on my HUD are super small now, and I can do a lot of things here. I can get a lot of pictures, and then I could just make that a little bit bigger in my editing software, and then that will get rid of all of the HUD stuff and will make a beautiful thumbnail or a beautiful video. For this video though, I am going to keep my HUD at normal size just for the sake of making it a little bit easier. I'm also going to do this as if I was in survival mode, because it is probably the mode you may or may not be in when you're doing this. The second trick that I want to show you is the wall trick. Once you have your HUD turned down, you put yourself face first into a wall, and this will allow you to capture some really good angles and some really good shots. Say you want to take this to that next level and you want to get like a shot going around your build. What you're going to do at that point is you're going to build yourself up off the ground to the height and the distance away from the build that you want to capture. So test this out before you build anything, because it's going to be much harder to move this structure. So get to the point, get the height, and get the depth that you want for your shot. Once you've gotten that, you're going to go in, you're going to build this, you're going to go to your floors, you're going to find one of the I prefer the 12 by 12. It's a good floor to walk on and not fall off of easily, and it also stays out of your shot. I'll show you guys that here in a second. Let me get this built. Once you got your floors built, now you're going to build your walls. You're going to want to be sure that you get a wall that has a smooth edge. The earliest, cheapest wall that you can get with a smooth edge is a fort wall. So we're going to use those for this. Do not use any of the walls that have textures on them. You don't want to put these in, it'll mess your shot up. You don't want to put the log side in, or it'll mess your shot up. You want the smooth side. Once you have your walls in, I would recommend putting a little side wall down here. This will just help keep you from falling off the edge, but if you don't care about falling off the edge, don't worry about that. So now we're going to get into position and we're going to line our shot up. There are two ways to move here. There is walking into the wall, and then there's walking down the wall. Let me show you what walking into the wall looks like. You get a slight angle and you walk into the wall, and depending on how much of an angle you have will decrease or increase the speed. This can really help you set up a shot and to set up your pacing. So you can practice this a couple times and figure out what angle you want to get the speed you desire, to get the shot you desire, honestly. And then if you want a super fast shot, you can come down here like this and just run down the wall. If you want to do one of these shots going all the way around your build, you will have to build this individually. So you'd build the one on the front, measure the distance from here to here, make sure that here to here is the same distance out this way, and then tear this wall down, build this wall up at the same height and the same distance out, and then repeat 4 times. And then you can use your editing software and you could edit in each one of those sections together. That way you don't see the wall over there built and you don't see the wall here built. So I know it's a little more work, but it allows you to get a beautiful shot. You also, the depth of your floors will also cause like the angle of your shot. So if you're wanting to get a shot that's really far down like this, you may have to use a smaller floor. But for me, I like to get the base of my buildings, so this is perfect for most of the shots I take. Now let's say you don't want to spend time building walls like that. I do have another option for you, but if you're early game and you don't have gunpowder or balloons or fabric yet, this is a very effective and easy, simple, cheap way to get a good thumbnail or just even some good footage of your build early game. Well, let's say we've got all the stuff we need to build a basic airship. Well, we have a lot of really cool options on how to get really good shots. So you're gonna come down here, you're gonna kind of line yourself up with the windmill and the angle you want to come in at. You're gonna place down a dynamic foundation, and I recommend the little thruster. You're not looking for a Superman speed going across this. At this point, you have different options. You can do a big balloon, or if you want to get more zeroed in on a height, you can use little red balloons to get you up to the air, and then you can adjust yourself up and down with these blocks in the middle of your platform. So you can do this until you get to the height you're like, yeah, this is good, this is the height I want, or no, I feel like I'm too high. So I'm going to add a couple blocks like this. It's going to bring me down just a little bit. And you also are going to put a wall on. So before you adjust your height, you're going to want to grab a wall that's a 2x8 wall. And then you're going to put this wall right here, like that. I'm going to go ahead and remove a couple of these because we're getting a little lower than I like. Let's go ahead and add another balloon. There we go. And normally I just add a big balloon and go up to that height. But you know, this, I'm just showing you guys options. If you're looking to, bring it in for that perfect shot, then you're going to use these balloons. And now before I do anything, I'm just gonna see if I got the shot that I want. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, this is gonna look so good. All right, we're gonna put our switch down right here. Make sure we got our shot. And hit the switch. And then we got our flyby shot. Just like that. And if you record at 60 frames, you can slow this footage down a little bit in your recording software. So you could take that shot and you could slow it down to 50% and you will double that length of that shot. Okay, so now we're down on the ground. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to get a rising shot and a lowering shot. So we're gonna come in here. I'm gonna put our wall right here like this. Okay, perfect. So we're actually going to look down a little bit so we can get more of a shot going up. Okay, yeah, perfect. Get it set up. That's good. Okay. And if you have friends, this is also a time to call your friend in, because you could get this part set up and then you could be like, hey buddy, please put a balloon on, and then they can place the balloon and you can get more of this shot. So we're gonna grab a large balloon. Okay, we're gonna come back like this. And we got our guy in the position. We're gonna try to get this balloon as centered as possible. Place it, turn. Get out. You want to try to get out of that balloon mode. And as you practice this a little bit more and more, it'll get easier for you. I would not say that was my best one ever, but that's good. That's a good 10 seconds if you slow that down a little bit. And then when you're up here in the air, you can shoot your balloon, turn around, and oh, well, I guess that stuff kind of fell in the picture, but you could do this. Or you could film yourself going up and reverse the footage. So I hope this helps you guys in getting the shots that you want for your videos and for your thumbnails. And if you guys did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And as always, guys, by God's grace, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!